A small South Asian country, Nepal, has been experiencing remarkable progress in the sector of health, thanks to public health oriented policies, creating strong community based health system. Average life expectancy of Nepalese in 1954 was just around 28 years. Based on various surveys done, average life expectancy of Nepalese in 2015 was about 71 years. And as per article published in British medical journal Lancet in 2015, Nepal is among top 10 countries to have dramatically improved life expectancy. What is happening at the moment is one thing. Knowing what are people thinking about things happening around is even more interesting. We recently conducted a survey which involved more than 100 Nepalese. Only 41% of them thought human health is improving in present society. Today, we'll look into a psychological concept which may help us understand why we think the way we do about things happening around. Declinism is general tendency of thinking, belief in people that our society, country, or situations are worse now. Our human mind have cognitive biasness, which views past with more positive tone than our present. We can relate the idea of declinism to how we think about music from past and present, or even our systems in general. Are things getting worse? It can always be a matter of debate, but we find ourselves complaining more than appreciating where things are. But why is that? We have collected some audios of Martin Conway from City University speaking in a popular BBC radio program, Human Zoo.
I think we have a selective memory. We tend to remember the high points of our past lives and forget the struggles, the uncertainties, and so on. And so we tend to romanticize the past. People would really like their lives to get better. We'd all like our lives to get better over time. And the more we remember positive things from the past, the more the present pales in comparison.
So, it has more to do with memories. The positive memories tend to make more impact in ourselves. These memories act as reference for comparison to events we see on the daily basis. Mark Conway thinks declinism has something to do with age also.
There are other aspects to this which are quite interesting, and one is a thing called the reminiscence bump. It turns out that people over the age of about 30 to 35, when asked to just freely recall, let's say, 10 memories from their lives, and then date how old they were when the events they've remembered happened, they tend to be predominantly from the period when people were aged 15 to 25 years of age. This is known as the reminiscence bump because if one plots a curve of recalling memories across the lifespan, there's a bump in this period when people were about 50 to 25 years of age.
So, positive events impacts more on our mind, and also we have a tendency to gather lots of memories when we are young. This is the time when we do a lot of adventurous things, and also we have less responsibilities. But is it just us, people from this age of technology, we have more declining thoughts? Queen Mary University of London, Jules Evans.
There are two universal human tendencies: the inclination to think things are getting worse and the inclination to think things are getting better. And one of those can dominate at different historical moments, but the other one is always there as a kind of minority report. So all through in ancient Greece and ancient Rome, you'd be surprised, but their ruling myth was deteriorationist. So they believed in a kind of golden age in the past, which is interesting because we think of that era as the high point of civilization, but they thought of it as, the real bottom rung.
It is not just us. Even in times which we consider prosperous, people seems to be sad about where things were. We can always have different opinion, on way things are. Should we be happy or be worried? We can be divided, but there is no doubt we always are the part of the process, never a final product. We always are journey, never the destination.